Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the plays is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never could care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Free birds.
Welcome to the Men and Tell podcast. I am your host, Agent J, and as always, here with you with my main man, J to the I to the M-B-O.
Oh, and
you are now in the mix with the Men and Tell.
Yes, sir. Jay.
Jimbo.
Happy Men and Tell Thursday, brother.
Happy Men and Tell Thursday. It's another Thursday, another Jaguars lighter. Tell you about as many as I could. They had them buy one, get one. I stocked up. This is like my third one through the year. I'm making pretty good pace.
Oh my God, bro. It was like every gate that I went to, and I service gates. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going into those gates, and bro, none of them had the Jaguar lighters. And when I asked them about it, they looked at me like I was crazy, like they didn't know what I was talking about. So, but man, bruh, we gotta talk about it.
Yeah,
we gotta talk about it, bro. We had the draft last week. Obviously, the draft was on when we was on last week, but we didn't have a pick in the first round.
We had a draft.
We definitely had a draft. We had a draft, and people are talking now. They say no publicity is bad publicity, but bro, there's some people saying some pretty wild and crazy shit out there right now about the draft. Real quick though, man, shout out everybody joining us tonight, everybody on the socials. If you're catching it on the Twitter, if you're catching it on Facebook, if you're catching it on Twitch, or if you're catching it on YouTube, man, we really appreciate you spending your time with us, man. Do us that favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button. Get this out to other Jaguar fans, because y'all already know, man, we keep it real, we keep it teal. Real quick, bro, we got Big Marcus in the chat. Big Marcus, fellas, what it do? It's time. Let's talk about it. Yes, bro. We're gonna jump right into it. Oh no.
I can't see the chat.
You can't see the chat?
No, it didn't pop up on the side. I got it on the side, but it's not popping.
The notes didn't update. That was crazy. Hey, we got breaking news first, though. It's not really breaking. It kind of happened like a couple of days ago. But Jay, did you know that Titans president of football operations stepped down?
Yes, I did hear that. I definitely
Yes, bro. So I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the Titans. Now look, I've spoken to a lot of Jaguar fans, and I was surprised of the different hierarchies of hate. I always felt like, I've been a Jags fan since '95, and I've always felt like the Titans, like you stopped us from going to the Super Bowl. You in '99, we lost 3 games, and all 3 games were to the Tennessee Titans. You know what I'm saying? I hated the Titans. I remember as a child, I got happy. It might have been in the playoff game. Somebody got hurt on the Titans, and I was sitting on the edge of my mother's bed and watching it. I jump up, I'm like, yeah, you hurt. And my mom smacked the shit out of me and told me, it was like, hey, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. You feel me? Like, hey, it's a game. You enjoy it, but don't ever wish for one of them to be hurt. And you know what I'm saying? That stuck with me. But it's surprising to me to find out, like, there's Jaguar fans that, like, they hate the Colts more than they hate the Titans. And when you ask them why, they say, well, because Peyton Manning. And then right after Peyton Manning, they got Andrew Luck. And the Colts were running the division. And then obviously there's Jaguar fans. And I think this is more like new, but there's Jaguar fans that are like the Texans. Like they hate the Texans the most. And maybe because the Titans suck. So it's like, okay, well, the Titans ain't really a threat. But bro, I say this with all sincerity in my heart, bro. I wish absolutely nothing but the worst for the Tennessee Titans. For all of the teams in our division, except for the Jaguars, I wish the worst for them. But I especially wish the worst on the Tennessee Titans. And anything that can show a sign of destabilization in an already dysfunctional organization that is the Tennessee Titans right now, man, it just brings me so much joy and pleasure.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
It's simple and clear, man. Fuck them.
Straight up, dog. Now, getting on the draft, bro. First and foremost, shout out to Puzz.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Puzz, man.
Bro, tell me Puzz didn't look like he could still. Tell me he didn't look like he still could play.
I mean, he didn't look like he still could play.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do Puzz like that, man.
I mean, he didn't. He looked good though.
Bruh. Fuck with Puzz, man. Salute to Puzz. All right, man. We might as well just jump right into it.
Well,
man.
we don't even gotta jump, man. We don't even gotta. We could jump into. I mean, you want to talk about the draft, like our draft picks, like what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go. I'm about to give the draft picks, the names, the numbers, all that stuff. 10 draft picks in 2026 draft. Didn't get a first pick until the second round, late pick 56. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know if you got your I didn't know if you had your because okay, so we were trying to record a reaction, but I took too long getting home, and so we only got Jay's reaction to the pick. And I was wondering if you had that queued up or loaded up. If you don't, it's okay. but let's just say Jay ran.
It's not. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just say this: Jay ran the gambit of reactions. Like he started off as, oh, okay. And then, like, he's listening to kind of what they're saying. And by the end of it, he goes from, okay, to, but what the fuck was that? And I said, I don't know, bro. I don't know. So starting off with Nate Borkature, and I'm actually surprised that I'm saying his name right because, you know, I be fucking up people's names. But anyway.
Yeah, the whole punch over the
tight end. That's true. That's probably true. That's probably true. But at 56, bro, we get Nate Borkature, right? 81, Albert Regis, his teammate. Hey, look, bro, he's gotta be a psycho to wear number 17 as a defensive tackle. Like that's something I want to point out while we're having this discussion is that this
Jaguars
office picked up. They picked up some real psychopaths.
Nate Bork.
What is up with that? What is that, bro?
Yeah. What? This is the whole. Just the whole draft class.
Yeah, but it just keeps coming in and saying the Jacksonville Jaguars select Nate Borkshire. You didn't hear?
Yeah, that was because I was about to. No, I heard it. No, I definitely heard it do that.
Okay. But bro, they got a defensive tackle that wears number 17, and then they got a wide receiver that wears 34.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, you got wide receivers wearing running back numbers. You got defensive tackles wearing skill player numbers. Bro, these guys got to be psycho, man. And I'm just gonna say it. I'm excited. I personally like the first 4 picks of the draft. Me personally. Now, my only argument was
I'm just gonna play it because
Sure. Tight end, Texas A&M.
Oh, okay, you got it.
They can block on the edge. How about Trevor Lawrence made some catches, had a game-winning touchdown catch for the Aggies in the late road in the run against Notre Dame. Here's Nate Borkshire started his career at Nebraska.
Yeah, he served at 4 years at Nebraska. He's actually a Nebraska native as well, Reese. This is a player that kind of had to bide his time to get any role whatsoever in the passing game. He had 5 games in 2025 with 1 or fewer catches. Let's be clear. The Jaguars are drafting this player, betting on the upside being better than what we have seen at the collegiate level. He did look the part as a pass catcher at the Senior Bowl, but he was mostly a guy who was used as sort of a 6th offensive lineman, a real factor in the running game during his college career from Nebraska to Texas A&M. This Jacksonville front office, unafraid to do things on their own terms. A surprise there in round 2 for Nate Borkshire.
4 Aggies have been drafted, and he just got engaged to his high school sweetheart a few months ago, too.
So yeah,
my dog ran the gambit, man. But bro, I think you know people. I think if you take Nate, right, and you switch him with Emmanuel Pregnon, who was our 88th pick. I think I don't even think people are talking about this like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's because I think all 4 players on day 2 were good pickups. Like
it's so funny because I was I want to find the.
Is that Josh Cameron? Was that Josh Cameron just then?
This is the whole draft class, just draft class highlights.
Yeah, but who was the last? Who was the last one they just showed?
I'm just playing. I'm not looking at. I'm not even watching it. I'm trying to produce and I'm doing others. I'm still looking up other stuff while I was trying to say. Did you see? I think Himes, and they were talking like after the draft, and she said exactly what I said. It was just funny. She was like, "You could have got, Anthony Hill or whatever buddy's name is, and probably still got, tight end." It was just what I was just watching.
Yeah, but the problem is that what if James Gladstone and them, which they obviously didn't, what if they didn't want Anthony Hill? Like you're projecting, like that's the thing I have a problem with the discourse right now. It's like,
I project just if it's a guy that's supposed to be, just get some of the best motherfuckers in here. That's my projection. If I project anything onto it, which I feel like I'm capable to do, fuck that. Pick good players. and also no value. So not only like I said, only time will tell. But he's in our division, and we could have got both of them. He wasn't going nowhere. Burgershire was not going to go nowhere. He would have been there.
Bro,
he wasn't going nowhere, bro.
The problem is we don't know that. We don't. That's all I'm saying is we don't know that, bro. We don't know that. But what we do know is that they didn't value Anthony Hill,
which is fine.
Like the team didn't. They didn't value him. So they're like. I don't know, bro. Are we going to believe in the regime that came in and turned a 4-13 team into a 13-4 division winner and playoff contender team? Are we just not going to have faith that, like, hey, maybe they know what they're doing?
This is Josh Cameron.
Yeah, number 34. Because I was asking who the other person was that they were showing.
Yeah, but they were just going by player, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's not going to. The only thing that's going to change my mind that we shouldn't have picked him 56 is, and I know we could have got him at 81, is if he goes out there and has 10 touchdowns. That's the only thing that's going to change my mind, because we took a tight. Just at the end of the day, we took a tight end at 50. We drafted a tight end at 56. That wasn't going to be that. All those tight ends that went after him were going to go before him. And I don't have a problem with the outside the box thing. It just got, like I said, it got to work.
I keep going back to you don't know that. You don't know that. That's all I'm saying.
All those tight ends that went after him were better than him.
I mean, James Gladstone didn't think so.
Yeah, because like I said, he fits our system. I've said this on here and off the air. I don't need, when it comes to weapons for the quarterback. Like I don't really need them to be like. I need you to fit in exactly where you're supposed to be, and that the quarterback can get the ball to you and do your job. I don't have to have superstars all over the field. My quarterback is good enough and more than good enough to make okay players good. So if you're just good, he can make you great. I don't need you to be great. Like I want you to execute, greatness, but like I don't need you to do that. Do your job, and the quarterback's going to make you great. But
I guess what I don't understand is like if
we could have got. I feel like we could have pulled away more in that draft. I just really, in my heart of hearts, think that he wasn't going to be anybody's pick in the 50s or 60s or 70s.
But isn't the whole point? The whole point of the draft is to make your team better, right?
It's gambling. You're taking a risk. I love it. Yeah. Gladstone.
Every pick is a risk.
Yeah, I love it. I think we could have stacked our deck a little.
I feel like by doing
left a little chicken on the bone when
I feel like them doing what was right for the team.
Yeah, I just felt like you left a little bit of chicken on the bone, bro. When your rookie class from last year wasn't like super impactful.
That's not true. What are you talking about? That's not true. That's not true at all. Why would you say that?
It meant whoever you're thinking about, they might have made 2, 3, really 4 good plays, maybe 5 good plays per pick if they got on the field. So, and we played a lot of plays. So, to me, that's not like a major contribution, because who contributed majorly?
Definitely won 2 games because of Travis Hunter, hands down. Should have won 3. They took one away from us.
Yeah, but we play 17 games, and you make your plays. So, but LaQuint Allen made a handful of plays.
Bashal made some hell of a plays, bro. Rayon Lane coming out making hella plays. You know what I'm saying? Jonah Monheim when Robert Hainsey got hurt, bro, came in and didn't miss a fucking beat. Was controlling that shit.
And that's cool too. But there's still a lot.
What do you mean that's cool? That's what you want. That's what you want because of these things. Because of these things, bro, we were able to be.
They weren't major contributors. That's all I said. And all you did was name things that were not major contributors. Okay, the kid.
That's a major contributing. That is major contributing. What are we talking about? You helped us win games.
Man, what did you do that looked different than anything else? What did you do that separate you? You went in there, the Manheim kid, you went in there and played with your unit as you're supposed to fucking play with your unit.
Okay.
It wasn't five rookies.
Damn, Jaguars, dog, we must be down there going to the playoffs and Super Bowl every fucking year. The way you're talking, like, oh, that's just normal. Like, bro, we haven't seen that here. We haven't seen that. That's what made last year so fire.
We haven't seen rookies make a couple of plays.
No, we haven't seen the team be able to fight through adversity. And they were able, bro. You were able to slot in rookies. You were able to immediately start these rookies, and they're making impact.
Shout out to the coaching staff. Shout out to the game plan. Shout out to the well-oiled machine that they brought in here. And if you're paying attention and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing through training camp, it's not like they threw those guys in there week 1. Those guys, they threw Manheim in. It was week 12, 13. You damn near not even a rookie no more. You're closer to your second year than you are at the beginning of the season.
Allen Tootin, Rayon, and
great special team, mostly special teams. That's all special teams, and that's cool too. But those are draft picks, and they're playing special teams, and they did contribute to special teams. That's all you had to say is they contributed to special teams. But nobody just.
I just want to back. I want to back up. I want to back up to something you said, because you were like, okay, shout out to the coaches, basically for doing what they're supposed to do with players and have them ready to go out there and play, and then on those players to go out there and execute. Right? That's what you just said. Right? Okay. So if that's what the job of the coach is, right? Again, why would any of these picks be a problem if that's part of the coach's job too? No. I'm just saying. I'm talking to the discourse. I'm talking to the discourse.
Yes. No, and you're right, because like I said, I don't have a problem with the talent. I don't have a problem with any one of the picks. That's why I told you, I was like, hey, I just think we could have got a little bit more value out of what we did in that pick. I think we could have just chosen best player available and slotted every single one of those picks back one pick, and I think we get every single one. That's just me. Some people are just attacking. Some people are attacking James Gladstone. I don't have anything. I can't. I'm not going to attack James Gladstone. I know what I don't know what the plan is, but we talked about it all last year. They told us something when they first got here, and they ain't lied to us since.
Yeah.
So unless he turns into a liar and we can't trust him, we can't be carrying the baggage from all the other shit. Like, You gotta trust this person, bro. This man say he gonna do something. This is what they doing, bro. He can't guarantee a Super Bowl, but they can guarantee to try to put competitive football out there every week. And if you do that enough times, you can win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, yes, I agree with you. The only thing I don't agree with is that is the statement of they would have been there, because again, we don't know if a team.
Yeah, we don't know.
I mean, check this out. There was literally
we drafted player X, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy,
bro. But did you see the Makai Lemon thing?
Yeah, with the Eagles and the Eagles and the Cowboys, and for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but I think he was on the phone with Pittsburgh.
Yes, he was on the phone with Pittsburgh, and
the Eagles traded with the Cowboys and jumped them, and then they got you know what I'm saying? And so it's like okay, to say a motherfucker's gonna be there, Pittsburgh obviously thought that Makai Lemon was gonna be there. Shit, I know Cowboys ain't getting no receiver, man. Let me go ahead and call up boy, even though the Cowboys haven't made their selection. That's why you're not supposed to do that shit. But hey, we will go ahead and call it. And while he on the phone, the Eagles jump ahead. Nah, homie, you coming over here. So that was on live television. So to say that a guy would be there later, that's what I have a problem with.
Yeah, but we're talking. This is first round shit, man.
It don't matter. It's the draft.
Like motherfuckers who actually know who these people is, bro.
Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, why Philly coming? Yeah. Oh, Philly just traded for you. Hello? This is Philly. They just traded for you. Philly's taking you right now.
No, that shit is so crazy. Why is Philly calling me?
I'm a Steeler. No, you an Eagle.
Yeah, bro.
That's what you get, Steelers, for listening to all the people that are saying, hey, he was gonna be there for you before you saw that he was gonna be there. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Shit. The Texans took a tight end. The Texans took a tight end. What if the Texans took Nate? What if
they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have.
What do you mean?
It doesn't fit their personality.
They looked at him. They talked to him. What are you talking about? You don't know that. They literally took the same type of tight end. They took the exact same type of tight end as him.
When?
What? 4 picks later? 3 picks later?
After we kicked it off.
Yes. Right? Yes, they were part of the run. Yes, bro.
Which means, had we not kicked it off.
No, that doesn't mean that. No, Jay.
If we don't kick it off, that means Nate's not on the board. That means the next guy's not off the board. And so they probably picked the other guy over Nate. And I'm telling you, man, like I said, unless a team is specifically looking for what he brings, I don't think anybody was going to pick him in the second round. But it's fine that we did, bro. You just got to get 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, bro. So three picks after us, bro. Actually, that was the next tight end taken.
Actually, 6. Actually, 6, bro. He got to get 6 touchdowns this year, bro. Let me not be like too crazy, bro. He got to get 6.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Nate was the first. Marlon Klein was the second. Marlon Klein was the one that was taken by the Texans.
How many touchdowns did he have?
I'm looking it up. One. He had 1 touchdown.
You set the market, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, he's the same type of inline blocking tight end, bro. Same type. Now I haven't watched like highlights of him, so I don't know what his entire game looked like, but I know what type of tight end he is. And then look, Jay, we'll move. We won't stay on Nate too much longer, but then Jay, one of your arguments to me off air was he only had 19 catches. I said, yeah, but he had 3 touchdowns. Only 3 touchdowns and only 19 catches. I said, okay, but how important were the catches? Like what if I told you he had 19 receptions on 19 targets? What would you say to that? What was your response? If you could remember.
If he was that good, they're throwing the ball more.
Maybe. But
what are we talking about, bro?
But he was but hold on. But he was that good.
No, they threw the ball. They threw the ball.
They threw the ball his way. Hold on. They threw the ball his way 22 times. The three that he's missing, none of them were drops.
They played 13 games.
Hold on. One was a deflected pass, and 2 he was just the receiver, the quote unquote receiver in the area.
They literally,
the man.
So think about it. They literally didn't even target him 2 times a game. They didn't even target him 2 times a game. In college, they played 12 and 13 game seasons. They didn't even target him twice a game.
Yeah, but okay, again, bro.
So what I'm saying is all we have is a sample size of
just because they don't ask you to do something.
All we have is a sample size of what the fuck he can do. Because you can win every once in a while in college doesn't mean that you can win.
It's not every once in a while.
It is every once in a while because you're only getting involved in the passing game 2 times a game. You just told me he has 22 targets. They play 12 and 13 game seasons. That would be 24 and 26. He doesn't even get 2 targets a game.
But that's on the
so the sample size
that's on the quarterback, bro. That's on the scheme. You can't put that shit on. You can't put that on him, bro.
I'm just saying that's the sample size, bro. If the players,
but in the sample size, he's damn near perfect catching the ball. What are we talking about?
That's why in the
86.4% catch.
That's why.
Rate.
That's why when people are like when they try to like give guys awards or they try to say that somebody leads in the stat, they usually say the minimum attempts. You must have this many attempts to qualify. Like you probably don't even qualify for the things. You had 22 targets. How could you even be? They can't even rank you in the tight end things because the minimum targets is probably 25 or 30, something low.
Man, you're missing the whole. You're missing the whole point.
No, I know. I just
because he wasn't getting the
size for a reason. That's why I'm saying it's a small sample size. He's getting 2 targets a game. He got less than 2 targets a game for an entire season of college football. Which also means he probably had some games where it was 3, 5, and like 4 targets. Which means there was probably 5 or 6 games where he got 0 targets.
Well, yeah, he does have some games where he has 0 targets.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so you telling me they're not using your talent every game? They're just, hey, go block. We know you're one of the best.
If that's what their scheme is, bro.
Let's go into the mind. Let's go into the mind of their coaching staff. hey, this guy, he's 6'5", 200 something whatever pounds, great inline blocker, but he also can run great routes and has great hands. Let's never throw him the ball. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, bro, you have bad coaching. You have bad coaches, dumbass coaches. Right or wrong.
Or you're surrounded by better talent, and you're a nice little weapon, a nice little gadget weapon, but you're not really involved in our passing game. Because that's what it says. Because that's what it says. But like I said,
so okay, hold on.
But it could be bad coaching.
So
I thought Texas A&M was pretty good. I thought Texas A&M was pretty good this year.
So when we sat here and said, "Hey, Travis Etienne could be better utilized if you use him in the passing game." Doug Peterson didn't want to use him in the passing game. Hey, Devin Lloyd could be a better player if you allow him to rush the passer more. Sometimes teams just don't utilize guys correctly. You and I know that. All I'm saying is almost every opportunity that he did have, yes, you could say it's a small sample size, but just about every 86.4% of his opportunities, he capitalized on them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is
so I don't know what happens if he gets 50 targets. I wonder what would happen if he got 50 targets. I wonder what would happen if he got 70 targets.
He might melt. He might melt under pressure like fucking BTJ.
That's crazy.
What was we talking about here, Jimbo? We could be real about. We could
70,
be real about. We could hold on. We could be real about. We could be real.
Bro, 70 targets. 70 targets is less than 5 targets a game. Hey, what are you talking about?
We could be real about it and see what happens when you increase the uptick to what somebody's used to, and what happens out there,
bro.
Because we watched it. We asked for BTJ to get all the targets in the offseason. Wow, BTJ needs more targets. We have podcasts about it. He needs 15 to 20 targets a game. If we would have did that all year, we would have fucking won 5 games. Because he was fucking the offense up.
Bro, we talking about 4.1 targets a game, bro. 70 targets is 4.1 targets a game.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm not. I wasn't saying no astronomical number. I'm just saying, if he had that kind of production with those limited opportunities, what would happen? What would happen if you made it 50? What would happen if you made it 70?
I would hope that it would stay at around 84% or go higher. But what also could happen is that number could drop drastically. He's somebody who, like I said, I don't, bro, there's a lot of things that can happen, bro. Football is football, and all injuries ain't physical. So I don't know what will happen if he gets 50 targets. What happens if he drops 2 passes? You said out of the 22 targets, the 19 catches, none of them were drop balls, right? What happened? We don't know, so we don't even know what it looks like when he drops the ball. We don't even know what it looks like to come back after the next play after dropping a crucial ball. We don't know how you respond because we don't have enough sample size. That's what I'm talking about, sample size. We don't even have every variable of what can happen. We haven't seen it because they threw the ball to him 22 times or targeted him 22 times. The 3 that didn't connect were the quarterback's fault. He caught everything.
Well, 2 of them were the quarterback's fault. One was a good defensive play. One was definitely a good defensive play.
Yeah, so essentially he's perfect. So I mean, I guess I understand the 56. Essentially, he's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if not, god damn, bro. But motherfuckers who's perfect, they don't like when they're not perfect. So what happens when they drop 2 passes in a game? 2 passes on the same drive. How does he shake back? Nobody has any idea. His coaching staff didn't even know what that was last year.
Hey, when he doesn't drop a pass next year, he's gonna pull a
I
Kanye.
love it.
Hey, they asked me what would have happened if I would have dropped the pass.
Hey,
I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know, because I'll love it if you don't. But I'm just saying, I'm just going based off last year. I mean, I'm pretty sure the boys dropped the fucking pass in his life. Yes. But I'm just going based off last year. Like, he might think I got hands of glue, man. I ain't dropped shit out there. And I don't know. That's why you love football, bro. That's why you love football, bro.
I'm personally
gotta go in the grass.
And I like Tanner Kozell too, the other tight end that we got later on. I like him too. And I want to say this, and I'll ask you the question. And in asking you the question, this is how I feel. Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision?
I mean, yeah. They forced me to see the vision by drafting a third tackle with the 56th pick. They fucking forced me to see the vision. I understand it now.
But
that's what I'm saying. I'm not. Look, I'm willing to go with what they're going with. Some people aren't. I'm willing to go with what they're going with because I've gone with what other people gone with, and sometimes that shit was bullshit. But like it's there's stakes I guess involved, but like this ain't like life or death, nigga. I'm rocking out with my team. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Yeah, I look at this. I think the problem is that people that are talking about the Jags right now, like they don't even know the makeup of the Jags roster. Like right now, we have bare minimum 8 linebackers on the roster right now. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, even like earlier, I talked about that. Anthony, like I didn't really want him or anything. I mean, he probably would have been a good player. He probably could have taken somebody's job or pursued job. But I ain't goddamn. Like you said, we got linebackers.
Like because I see because okay, look, which one? Johnny Munt? Johnny Munt's already off the team, right? You probably want to get Hunter Long. He's a younger, better Hunter Long. You know what I'm saying? You just signed Quentin Morris to a 1-year deal. I mean, so presumably you're going to want to move on from him. And I think that's what Nate is. I think that's his purpose. I think that people that are mad at CJ Williams and at Josh Cameron, bro. Do you think Tim Jones and Tim Patrick are still on the roster? Do you think that the people that are mad, the people that that were mad at the Wesley Williams pick, like, bro, DeJuan Smoot isn't on the roster. Like they feel. I feel like they had the luxury to just fill needs that they actually felt were needs, not reaction that us as fans and the media who doesn't understand anything about the Jaguars roster perceive. They went for actual need. They're like, okay, look, hey, man, this is how we're going to rebuild in this room, and this is how we're going to rebuild in this room. Hey, how do you feel about this room? I'm pretty confident. The coaching staff had came out and said before the draft, like they are very confident in Ventrell Miller. Now, we're saying, yeah, man, we need a linebacker because we see the hole left by Devin Lloyd. But this draft made me actually have to go look at our roster. I think they really like Branson Combs. And they obviously like Ventrell Miller. Now, I will say this. I think Ventrell has to stay healthy. I think they're betting on this front office is also betting on this team being able to beat attrition, i.e. a guy like Ventrell Miller who, has been hurt for I won't say the majority, but at least half of his NFL career. So, for the people that wanted Anthony Hill, like, I get why they didn't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that James Gladstone did exactly what he said he was going to do and go out there in a collaborative process with Tony Baselli, with Liam Cohen, and with the other people that they brought into the building. They found players that they deemed had the Jaguar DNA. Now I ask you, chat, if they have the Jaguar DNA, whether they're a name or not, if they have the Jaguar DNA, isn't that what we want on our team? And why not trust the people that came in the building and cut up? They released a bunch of guys, they traded guys, they ended up with a lot of dead cap money just so they can make room on this team to make draft moves like these that maybe you don't like, but guess what? It doesn't matter if we're winning the division every single year. Guess what? It doesn't matter if we're getting to the divisional round or later in the playoffs. And it definitely won't matter if we win a fucking Super Bowl. I'm not saying that this draft class is going to win us a Super Bowl. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. And would it be a possibility? Because I do believe that they did make this team better, and this was a good team last year. So if you made this team better, then I have to expect that, hey, we might not win 13. We might only win 11. We might only win 12. But if the floor is still raised, because other teams are also trying to raise their floor, they're trying to be more competitive. You know what I'm saying? And slippers count too. We all saw the Houston game. We fucked around and found out. But afterwards, bro, we were so pissed off. We went on that run. He started kicking ass. What if in starting this move, now we're starting the season off kicking ass? And these guys are going to listen. Nate Borkshire, he's going to fucking play. So we're going to be able to see, again, as long as attrition doesn't set in on this team, we're going to get to see a bunch of these guys real early. I think Pregnon can start. I know Nate Berkshire is going to start. I feel like Regis is gonna get rotation in between him and D-Ham. They might have him and D-Ham on the field at the same time. Jalen Husky. Here's my thing on Jalen Husky. I feel because this regime shows that they will be quick to pivot if something isn't what it seems. And I'm not saying Caleb Ransall, they don't think Caleb Ransall is a guy because we haven't got to see him play. But he was hurt last year. We don't know how he's coming along, you know what I'm saying? Like from the injury last year, we don't know how he looks just yet. Plus you had the departure of Dewey, right? So, hey, we're trying to put some better talent in there. But I think Jalen Husky is like a safety net / pusher, and I think you're going to see him. I think you're gonna see him on defense. Obviously, you're probably going to see most of these guys on special teams, but I think you're going to see that he's going to be in those packages where we're out there running 3 safeties. I truly believe that. So I see them plugging holes for the future while simultaneously continuously raising the floor of this team. And now we got to see how it comes together. But man, if they got the Jags DNA, I don't think any of that shit matters. It don't matter. It don't matter the name on the back of the shirt or of the jersey. All that matters is the logo. Jay says that shit all the time. Like, bro, if you suck as a Jaguar, I'm gonna call you out until you get off my team. But if you're a Jaguar, I with you. But once you're in a Jaguar, that doesn't count for everybody. Jay will say it does, but it really doesn't. But he's like, once you in a Jaguar, it's fuck you. Like, I don't think it's fuck ETN.
Fuck.
I fuck
with ETN.
Yeah, I don't think it's fuck Mercedes Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some Jags that it's not fuck you, but there's a lot of other Jags that they go on to other teams and it's fuck you. That's how Jay feels. That's how I feel for some of them. You know, so all I'm saying is that to me the vision is clear, and I see the holes that they have plugged on this roster, and I feel like they made us a more solid football team, or at least brought us back to solidarity. At the very least. Real quick, Jay, bro, we got comments, man. Robert. Robert in the building. He says, damn, I'm late. Comes back and says, fuck the consensus. Coaches got the players they wanted. You know, I agree with that. We got Daryl in the building. From something earlier we were talking about, he says, you didn't really need any rookies to be major contributors in 2025. You just needed them to raise the floor. Facts. And I think that's a trend that this regime is going to continue to do, is bring in guys that are going to create competition and raise the floor. Robert comes back and says, how many A-plus drafts that the consensus assholes say we had, and then we won 3 games? Facts. Big facts, bro. Robert goes back to what you were talking about, Player X. He said Player X without injury was going to be a top 10 player. That's what they're saying. I think he's fired. That dude's got a motor.
Yeah, I want to see like the
Durfee.
Actual...
Is that how you say his last name? Durfee?
Yeah.
Daryl says you can't boil blocking tight ends down to how many touchdowns. Liam Cohen said we need to get the stank out the run game. Yes, bro. And he said, and Liam also said, bro, they got what they wanted. They got bigger. They got stronger. They got ass and mass. And bro, that's something that you and Kay used to say. So especially talking about the people that are supposed to be protecting our quarterback. And that's going to be one of Nate's jobs. I don't know. I personally, you know, again, like I was confused at first, but I was confused at first, but when everything was said and done and it all shook out, I really felt good about this draft, man. And I just don't understand. And to be honest with you, bro, on Twitter, bro, I'm just ready to get everybody to fucking smoke, bro. You know, I don't say shit. I don't do certain shit because I'm aware of consequences and what comes behind certain shit. And right now, dog, they got me so mad about this. Like, look, bro, the media, other social platforms, dog, like for the title of the show, bro, they're calling James Gladstone arrogant for going out there and getting his guys. Guys that he collaborated with everybody else on. He didn't just walk into the room and say, all right, motherfuckers, here's my dick, it's on the table. This is what we're doing. He didn't do that, bro. Liam Cohen signed off on that shit. Tony Baselli signed off on that shit. And the other people that they brought in that building all signed off on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But most importantly, the big 3 signed off on that shit, bro.
The brain trust.
So what do you think about these the crazy, that just outlandish takes that people are saying right now against James Gladstone?
That they don't feel comfortable around smart people. And then that And that it says a lot that you don't feel comfortable around smart people. And they might not even understand what I just said. So that probably says a lot too. So, but when somebody is smart or has been taught well, because that's what because that's all that we're really basing this off of is his teacher is a pretty good is good at their job.
Yeah.
Well, his mentor is good at their job. I don't know how good he is about passing down things that can work for those people that he passes it down to, because we'll see. That's how, but that's how the tree starts. If it can continue to spread, but we'll see what happens with it.
Right.
So, but when you come from a smart environment and people question less. People used to question Les Snead all the time about, oh, why is he doing these things? That's not the general consent. They said the same things about Les Snead.
Yeah,
he's not here to. Smart people typically don't do the
Howard
general
Roseman.
Yeah, like the general consensus is that's typically not the smart thing to do anyway. Like everybody would do that. So I believe in myself a little bit more. I think I can get it done this way.
Right.
I'm thinking about these options. Like, can I get the same result or a better result by making this option?
Right.
By making this choice. And I'm pretty sure he thought about it a lot. They did all the things they're supposed to do. They did their 16-word
tweet,
16-word evals.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're looking for specific things, dog. Like just because you're not privy of the checklist that I have doesn't mean that my checklist is wrong.
Right.
We're not even studying for the same test.
Right.
I'm in calculus and you in algebra too.
Yeah. Yeah. Chess and checkers.
Yeah. So if you think that because I take a higher math class than I think I'm the smartest, it's like, well, no, you think I'm the smartest in the room. Because I'm not even thinking about who else is in the room about how smart they are. Like, we got work to do. But you're thinking about me thinking that I'm the smartest. So that means you think that I'm pretty smart. And that intimidates you.
Yeah. It just sucks. It sucks that the Jaguar fan base, it's almost like we're split right now. And look, I'm not saying like the Jaguar fan base has always agreed. We split on a lot of shit. We split on Trevor. We split on, this shit. There's a bunch of shit that we don't agree on as fans. But the fact that so many fans have like basically come out and said, fire James Gladstone. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I don't know, just the way that they just turned on him so quickly. And I think that goes to the national media. You know, they also like listening to those people, and then those people are saying outlandish things. And, you know, I just feel like there's a section of the Jaguar fan base, they're just siphoning that shit. And they don't understand that you're just feeding into what the reality of the situation is, and that is the media hates the Jaguars. They're actually mad that we won 13 games last year. They're mad that Trevor Lawrence was an MVP finalist. Because now they can't talk shit that like, oh, he was supposed to be generational. He was supposed to do this. He was supposed to do that. They can't have that narrative anymore. They can't. Oh, Liam Cohen is not going to be a good coach. They can't have that narrative right now. They can't. So they're like, God, we hate the Jaguars. What can we say? Hey, the guy, the new kid, the young GM, look at him. He's cocky. He's arrogant. He thinks he knows more than us. who make these big census boards. The hive mind thinking. Bro, just you're a hater. You hate us, and you're pointing because this is the ridiculous part to me. So you're telling me the guy that came in last year and didn't have his process in place, all of his guys in place, his analysis and numbers guy in place, came in here, got a draft that was by many called it an A plus, not an A plus, but an A minus draft. There was some B's out there, but a lot, like one idiot labeled it a D draft. Like everybody else was A's and B's on the draft last year. You're telling me the guy who didn't have his process, who, by the way, if you're a real Jaguars fan, you've already seen the hunt, and they actually broke down the process to let you know like what the jars was, why they do certain moves with players, the benefits of it. This is the breakdown. Here's how you look at the numbers. Yeah, everything that we like to argue about on Twitter, they broke that shit down in the hunt. And so now you're telling me that he got his system and he got his guys in the building to help him pick, and he picked worse? That's what you expect me to believe? No, bro. I'm not gonna believe that. I'm not gonna believe that. So you lying, hateful media, you. No, you're not gonna get me. And I hope and I pray that somehow your nasty, grimy, lying, stinking hooks are taken out of the Jaguar faithful, because y'all have to believe. You got to, bro. You got to, because this regime hasn't given you a reason not to. And if you want any other reason to have to believe in these, is because they've always told you the truth. Something that no other regime has ever done. They talk about it, be about it. So why not trust the process? Why not believe in what they believe in? And here's the other crazy. This was such a peaceful offseason for us. Are we so traumatized as a fan base that like we just have to find something wrong? Because we're the Jags and shit just doesn't go right for the Jags? I saw a team last year that were in games that they would have folded under the pressure of those games. And then in 2025, the majority sane group of people in those type of games were steamrolling people, were down and coming back at the, you know what I'm saying? Like team rallying, a team that had all the fight in the world, bro. What's this?
Oh yeah, just at some point, this just drops. Josh Allen.
Okay.
Oh, talk about it. I know he's gonna talk about the draft process and how you feel in the building.
What's up, man? I'm Jacqueline D'Agostino.
So yeah, I ain't gonna. It's 52 minutes. That just dropped. Like
that just dropped. All right, y'all gotta go check that out, man.
25 minutes
ago. We ain't got enough time to do that.
It is. So y'all do that. Y'all definitely go check that out.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, I saw a team that was scrappy, that was fighting, that had people step up at times in the past that I knew that we wouldn't be able to step up in. So yes, bro, like you have to give this regime the benefit of the doubt. You have to. You can't believe, you can't drink the Kool-Aid, and you can't don't sit up here and find something to be mad about. Don't find something to want to rip apart and justify why you think that. If you think the Jags are a bad team right now, you probably don't need to be a Jags fan. You probably just need to like find another team. I don't know, bro. Just play fantasy and then don't draft any Jags players. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I also don't know how can you be a fan and look at this team right now and think that they're either bad or worse than they were last year. When the main core guys are still here. You lost Dewey, Devin Lloyd, and ETN. That's what you lost. Main contributors. You want to say Greg Newsome? I mean, he was an in-season trade.
Yeah. Reloaded. It's week 12, right? You hear me? Oh shit, I'm frozen. Oh, what the hell going on? Oh. I guess it was Jumbo's that went dead. All right. I am back. Yeah, I don't know what happened, to Jimbo. Maybe he'll get back on. He should be getting back on. But yeah, let me see where we were at. Nobody even had Jacoby Meyer. Go to the chat. Daryl says Jags fans can be fickle. Never forget this is the same fan base that cheered for the first time Coughlin firing. Yeah, they definitely did, but you're definitely right about that. But I think that's most sports fans, man. Like, I could go find clips right now for you, bro, that'll show Chiefs fans. Oh my God, this is why we've been a laughing stock. We'll never win another Super Bowl. Right after they drafted Patrick Mahomes. So it's like, what are you gonna do about it, man? Like, you either deal, you a fan or you're not. Rock out with your team. Be through the good and the bad. But when they good, celebrate it. When they bad, you're allowed to criticize. That's a part of being a part of the ride. I can criticize and praise. I've earned the right to do that. This is my team. You take ownership in it being your team, man. That's how you treat it. But at the end of the day, I mean, those people got to do their job up there, bro. They know a lot more information than we know. They know a lot more about everything that goes into what's going on than we know. So you just gotta trust them. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna sign up and try to be GM? You gonna apply? They might like the ambition. So I mean, I employ anybody. I employ anybody to do that. Yo. Yeah, I know. I was trying to add, I thought it was mine. I had refreshed myself. And then I said, oh damn, the broadcast. I was like, I'm thinking it was me that was frozen. Because you were frozen, but like I had a YouTube video like freezing at the same time. So I was like, but it wasn't freezing, it was just I had paused it and it was still just in that spin. But I was asking, it's week 12, right?
Yeah, it's week 12.
Okay. Mahomes was an F grade. I mean, when?
Yeah, he was. He was. By the draft people. They said, listen, the scouting the after the post draft report on Patrick Mahomes was that the Chiefs reached on him, and that you know he may be able to start after a year, but he'll have as many like good exciting plays. He'll have just as many, if not more, fucked up you know what I'm saying? Like they were like, he's too arrogant. They use that word on Mahomes too. He's too arrogant. He doesn't see the field well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, Mahomes got what, 3 Super Bowls?
He's too arrogant. He doesn't. He's going against the consensus. Jimbo's gone again. Damn, Jimbo, you might have to go off the phone Wi-Fi. Damn, Bubba. Damn, Jimbo. This boy Jimbo going through it. Well, he did confirm that it is week 12. The Jaguars have won in the Shad Khan era. The Jaguars have won 5 games in week 12. We lost a lot in a row. We won the first 2 week 12 games, which were I think it was Tennessee. Yep, Tennessee and Houston were the first 2 wins. We lost every single one after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lost 8 week 12 games in a row. But Jags have been on fire lately. We've won our last 3 week 12 games. Trevor Lawrence apparently doesn't like to lose close to Thanksgiving because he's not undefeated, but he's 3-4. Yeah, he's 3-4 around Thanksgiving, so week 12. I'm gonna go with the game because we had the 2025, was like I said, last 3, 2023, Houston, 2025, Arizona, but I picked 2022, Baltimore Ravens. Wasn't even at this game. It was raining. I was sick. Couldn't make it. But thoroughly enjoyed this game watching from home. Stressful, cardiac cats. But, hey, we showing victories. So you already know we came home with the dub. Let me see if I can get into this without getting my damn YouTube accounts fucking spammed and botted or fucking banned. If Jimbo was here, I could run my shit a little bit better.
10. Lamar, quick pass. It's Andrews. His second catch.
Jumbo!
Jacksonville says they have it, and they do. A loss of 8 on the play. Lawrence over the middle. He's got his man in St. Jones. Big play for first down. 24 yards. Lamar. And he lost the football. And either way, he's short.
You are now in the mix with the man in teal.
Sneak, James Lofton. It's Jacksonville football. Hand off Hasty. Has some room on the left side. Across the 30. And he's got a first down. Marlon Humphrey was the first to wrap him up, but a 13-yard run for Jamichael Hasty. Lawrence pump fakes looking for Hasty. He's got him and a touchdown.
Michael Hasty is crazy.
A 28-yard strike from Lawrence to Hasty, and we're tied at 6.
Great job in playing it on the outside, and Trevor Lawrence uses his eyes to look at Christian running the underneath route.
Oh, you went the Baltimore game? Damn, bro, we didn't go to that game.
Yeah, we only got 5 Week 12 victories in the Shad Khan Era. We won the first 2, we lost 8 in a row, and we won the last 3.
Let's go.
Keeps it himself, and down he goes. Great defense by Jacksonville.
Let's go, man. Bro, this game was crazy too.
It was absolutely insane.
Yes.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
Trevor!
Look at that, Zay.
Drops it in the bucket for Jones. And a gain of 27. 3rd down and 2.
Look at this, and we were 3-7 at this game. I like JaMychal Hasty.
Yeah. He already had a touchdown.
Yeah, he had that passing touchdown.
Yep. Jaglu.
Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
Jaglu.
In his quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, going up against Marcus Peters. We saw.
Yeah, torture Marcus Peters.
Bruh, hey, Trevor was picking on Marcus Peters, bruh.
All out. Dewey. Trevor, Marcus Peters. What are you doing?
I'm telling you, bruh, he was picking on Marcus Peters, bro.
Bro, he was torture buddy, dog. Oh, come here.
Look at this shit again on him.
Where you going, Marcus Peters? Marvin. Marvin.
On target with the throw. Watch the
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at the shin. Let's go.
That's a catch.
The 32-year-old Marvin Jones, for the moment, has his 2nd touchdown of the season. And for the moment, Doug Peterson has sent out his extra point unit, led by Riley Patterson. Peterson loves to go for 2, as we saw with the Eagles. But here it looks like he's playing for overtime.
That is an insane throw and catch.
Lawrence in the shotgun.
Somebody. Ooh, Zay Jones.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? The ending, because we're like, look, there's 14 seconds left. How they go to, bruh? The kickoff. I don't want to say what he brought it back to, like the 40 or the 38.
The fucking zip.
Yeah.
16 put on that bitch. Oh, they about to show it right here.
Yeah,
what the fuck? Boy. God damn. Yeah, bro. Man, just fuck off my quarterback, dog.
But dog, I want to say they got the kickoff back to like the 38 or the 40 something.
Yeah.
And then they got past the 50. And we just knew, like, damn, bro, this shit's in Justin Tucker's range.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin just missed that bitch. I think it was like a 61 or 62 yarder. Dog. And I'm talking about, like this, bro. That shit was in line too. If it just had a little bit more leg, bro, that shit was going in. We would have lost.
Hey, look, hold on. I just stumbled upon a spot.
I mean, we've seen 2 years of. What have you seen on
how's this
Antonio
pick
Williams,
different
bro?
to y'all than Lane and McCaffrey, and even Burks, who was a higher pick? But I'm saying, as far as part of our depth chart, how's he any different? How's he an upgrade? A clear upgrade, not a same ass nigga Like, how's he a clear upgrade over Burks?
You want a clear upgrade? You want a superstar in the third round?
No. You don't have to be a superstar.
McLaurin in the third round.
You don't have to be a superstar.
Every receiver's going to turn out to be Terry McLaurin.
You don't have to be a superstar to be better than Burks, McCaffrey, and fucking and goddamn the other guy Lane. You don't have to be a superstar. You could be.
Who says he's not?
You could be Devo, Keenan Allen, Diggs, or fucking Jennings. They're all better than them niggas.
I just see people going crazy.
Ayuk better than them niggas. Why are we getting big over this motherfucker? Over this guy that's never played, and no one's even heard of him until we drafted him.
I know
no one's heard of him.
People Clemson had a down year.
I mean,
yeah.
Was.
Yeah, bro. You gotta go crazy. You gotta go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You got to. Real quick, man. Let's so we got some jersey, we got some number changes.
Yes.
And the rooks and the undrafted free agents.
All got numbers, right?
All have numbers, bro. And I actually have the list right here. The list right here. This right here.
Okay.
Enlarge that.
They got pills for that.
Whoa. So Buster has changed his number from 30 to 1, Jarian from 22 to 4, LaQuint Allen from 36 to 5, Antonio Johnson from 26 to 6, and Cameron Silman Craig Shark changed his from 32 to 42. The rookies, CJ Williams got 18, Josh Cameron got 19, Jalen Husky got 22, obviously Jarian Jones' old number. Parker Hughes got 53. Zach Durfee got 58. Who had 58? I felt like Smoot wore it. Is that Smoot's number from last year?
Yeah, but he went back to. I think he went back in the, already. I think he did that. Because didn't they do it?
Well, no, because Regis has 98, and he used to be 98 when he was here.
But I don't know. What's his number? Or it's
well, he's not on the team. Smoot's not on the team right now. Yeah. Emmanuel Pregnant wears 75. Nate Borkshire wears number 87. I saw somebody say that they feel so sick that Nate Borkshire is wearing Keenan McCardell's number, and I had to pull up all of the people that wore Keenan McCardell's number, and 99% of them were nobodies. And you're telling me that this is the guy that makes you sick? Or you must have been sick all your life. Tanner Koziel is 89. Wesley Williams is number 90. And Albert Regis is number 98. I guess they wouldn't let him wear 17. The undrafted free agents, Michael Wortham got 0.
Well, does somebody already have 17?
No. Well, Tim Patrick had it, but he's not on the team. He's not on the roster. So
maybe he didn't want 17 because you can pick whatever number you want to pick now.
I know, bro. I was being sarcastic. I was being facetious.
There was no. The tone was definitely not that.
I was being facetious, dog. But Joey Aguilar, the quarterback out of Tennessee that we got in undrafted free agency, he is wearing number 17. But I'm sure Albert Regis got the pick of the number before the undrafted free agent guy. So, and yeah, I was making a joke like they want to say that for skill players. Preston Hodge got 26, which was Antonio Johnson's number. Jamari Taylor got 30, which was Buster Brown's number. Devin Neal got 36. LaQuint Allen's old number. Devin Marshall got 40. Alex Bullock, 45. Ethan Connor, 48. Brandy Boyd, 49. We got another Brian Thomas Jr., this one with a Y, and he's a defensive end.
I wanted to say, like, bro, we got 2 Brian Thomas Jr.'s.
Yes, bro, and they both have 7. They both wear 7.
Yes,
one is
bro.
number 7, and one is 57. Yes, bro. Quindarius Dungan is 59. Jimto Obidegwu, 62. Jordan White, 67. Bro, is that DiGiorno or is that DiGiorgio?
I think I can't read it on here right now because it's still small, but I think it's DiGiorgio. Yeah, it's DiGiorgio.
DiGiorgio, okay. Well, he got Cam Robinson's.
Nigga, how is that gonna make it bigger? This nigga put the pointer. That shit is small.
No, bro, we're looking at 2 different. We're looking at 2 different screens. I'm actually on the page looking at it.
I know, but so maybe you were trying to.
No, bro. No, I'm just saying. I just put it over the number for me. That's all.
I'm
I
like,
did it for me.
I'm like, nigga,
no, bro. Ben Patterson got 83. Trevor Pena got 86. TJ Bowlers got 94, and Jalen Hunt got 96. Bro, 18 undrafted free agent signings. Yeah, bro. Yeah. And we know that they believe in them. So, bro, I like the whole. All in all, you got 28. Right now you have 28 new Jaguars. Like you're ready for your camps right now, body wise.
Yeah.
Now,
somebody stand out? Somebody making a pressure.
Now, do I think that they may still bring in some talent? Maybe. I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility. Like some of these other like free agent guys that are out on the street, but we got to remember we really don't have any money.
Yeah, definitely.
Like we have to remember that. Like money is very limited right now. So, don't be surprised if it doesn't happen. And if it doesn't happen, I think we'll be okay. I'm pretty positive we'll be okay. But bruh, before my internet cuts out again, that's all I got, man.
Yeah, I think Leonard Fournette had Gronk on his podcast.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah,
you got a clip? You got a clip real quick?
It should be. I might be able to find one on YouTube real quick because I'm looking at it on Twitter on my phone. But let me see. I think.
Bro, you need to put a little bit more respect on LaQuint Allen too, bro. Because I felt like you kind of like poo-pooed, you know what I'm saying, like what he did for the team last year.
Nah, he was a demon on special teams.
Shit, he was a demon.
I mean, he was a demon when he was but I mean, he was in pass pro, but he was a demon on special teams.
Bro, he telling niggas he smoke them, bro, on the field.
Yeah, I mean that's
New England.
Right.
I guess it was something to be said that y'all next year's team could have.
Listen, man.
But in your opinion, that 2018 AFC game, did the New England Patriots cheat Jacksonville Duval Jaguars?
We didn't do the cheating. I mean, it was just a call on the field at the time. But I don't think, if you go back and watch it now, I don't think he was down.
Damn.
I think the NFL came out and even admitted that he wasn't down. I think Tom even admitted.
He did.
He admitted too that he wasn't down. But like We didn't have anything to do with that. I think it was our running back. He got stripped, right? Yeah. And Miles Jack, picked it up and was going to the house.
He stripped him.
And that would have basically been the game.
It would have been game.
And then when it's so bam, which it was, you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was quick as
right
hell.
there in the moment. But when you go slow motion to replay, you can't sit there and say he was down.
Patriots dynasty, baby.
Yeah, I've heard even Tom Brady say.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, he admits that. Yeah, bro.
But that's just one of the clips. But yeah, they got I'm there's a couple little things I need to watch now, bro.
Yeah,
CBS with Pete Prisco and them. And
yeah, gotta watch that.
Yes,
sir.
But yeah, other than that, that's it, bro.
Shoot. Well, then, with that said, that's your host, Agent J, and y'all rocking with your boy J to the I to the M-B-O, and we are out of here.